another banger from our reaction on edutainment for us. Guys, the lazy gang, we are sitting and collecting details here and there, and we are waiting for more hot stuff from whether it is it Poland? They said Soviet village, or whether it is Nyabohanse or Nigeria. But some news are not very good. Guys, let's start with the worst news as we go on. Let's start from Nigeria, guys. It's unfortunate sometimes life is not very fair for people. And when we see people going through these threatening situations that can actually make them want to unalive themselves, we would rather support them. So, people have been talking about ReginaDnls. I've also been talking about her, especially when I saw her exchanging with Blessing. And it looked like normal, especially when she was supporting Johnson's. And I thought things were just okay. Some lady attacked her on Neds, and it was like, yeah, she married the grandfather and all that. That she doesn't like the smell of old people and all that. And it looked like it was just normal bush bus on YouTube. But then it's turning bad. It's turning very bad. And actually, we have to encourage ReginaDnls. You need a life. You are very young. Of course, a lot of popular people out there, they go through a lot. Sometimes they don't just reveal because they have to keep the image. And guys, of course, there are those who say they cannot keep it, please the audience. What they'll do is to live real. But I don't think there is anyone who lives real. Even if you pretend. Most times, these people who tell us they live real, it's unfortunate they don't. Somehow you have the managers with you, you have the peer group with you, you have something, So somehow the audience influence maybe how you behave. So you'll go before the camera, you'll be like, but you go behind the camera, you are like, and you are crying. I can't even show it, but anyway. Life is that bad, okay? So welcome to our reaction today. It's a reaction mixed up of sad and good moments, but we will flow with the vibes. As I told you guys, I don't focus only on Nyabohanse. I focus on so many other things. Sometimes it's just lack of time. Kenchi, welcome in the house. Thank you so much for being the top fan #1. I really appreciate even the like. Thank you so much, Kenji. Tell us your country, where are you from? So guys, I watched ReginaDnls. ReginaDnls comes from Nigeria. She's a great actor. She has done a lot of things. We've seen her actually on the limelight. Yadav Akash Boy 18, how are you? Welcome here. Philippines. Kenji tells me Philippines. Philippines is one of the countries I've really watched a lot, especially because of watching travel channels from Chichi to this lady who's known as What Africa, Tigress Woman, to there is another traveler in Nigeria, and there is Dimango. So welcome. Yadav Akash Boy says, I come to your home. Welcome to our home. All right, so guys, things are not very fair for some people, especially the popular people. The people who are on the limelight, sometimes we just look at their life and we see only what they show us. Yadav Akash Boy comes from India, our master. Welcome so much in the house. And thank you so much. If you are from, that is Japan, I would say Nigoimasu. But now from, I don't know from India how you say thank you. Okay, thank you so much for your compliment. Kenji says, I'm black but a boy. Okay, welcome to our channel. And I'm so appreciative that people are coming here with positive compliments. And keep dropping your compliments, keep dropping your love. I love you also, my audience. You are so wonderful. Wow. And Kenji is 7 years. Yadav is 22. All right. So thank you so much for in the house. Naga says, may I kneel down in your live stream? Why are you kneeling? You want to kneel down as you watch. What is it? You will get tired because we are here for 1 hour. Imagine. 1 good hour. busing here and there. Yeah, so it's so unfortunate that ReginaDnls is such a beautiful woman, very beautiful. If you have watched her, she's also very excellent in her action. Yadav, I'm in 30s. I'm in 30s and you are saying 22. Welcome to our channel, okay? Don't worry. Let's flow with the vibes till the end, okay? I really appreciate you people. You've been showing a lot of love, watching my videos, subscribing to my channel, and at least we have now 3,050 subscribers. And I know we are on our road to 4,000 subscribers. Take me there and I'll be so proud, so happy. Yadav says, I like Nigerian women. I am a Kenyan woman, no problem, wahala. A lot of Nigerian women in the house, they keep watching us here, so you'll meet one of them. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay, that's good, Yadav. Yadav Akash. I also like those interracial relationships. They teach us that the world is now global, that people can now interact, you know? And I'm just hoping for the best. Kenji says, I only have 98 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe to our channel as well and see how we can grow together. Naga, I am submissive male. Please allow me. Hey, you are making me laugh. No worry. No wahala. Okay? So let me be excited as I do this live stream. I don't have to mourn, even though the moment we are going to talk about the first aspect of our video is very sad. When you look at the life of ReginaDnls, welcome, Kenji. So I'll be checking, once you have subscribed to my channel, I always make a day specific to check on new subscribers, and I also pay back, especially those who want subscribers. There are those who don't want, they are just watching, and there are those who want to subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome, and keep up. 1 hour is not too much to ask for. And please also like the video. You don't know what it means to me. It means a world to me. Also subscribe to the channel. It's so important to me because my channel can only keep growing when you people subscribe, you like, and also share my videos with your friends. Yadav says, I come Nigeria, but I marry Nigeria woman, Black Beauty. Oh, that's wow. When you appreciate our black nature, we like it. You know, there's someone who comes on our channel and says, you black women, very ugly, and they go away. Another one can even call you some names, I don't know. But no problem, we always know. Some people cannot hide their feelings. Like if they don't like us, they just say it, and it's okay. It's okay. For me, I've never hated any color. Actually, whether one is black, one is yellow or pink, it's okay. Whether their eyes are blue or their eyes are, white, or we have also which other eyes? We have blue, white, and I don't have any problem with whichever color, because what matters in life is about character. Which character does someone have, and are they hardworking? For example, can they focus to build a life for themselves and their future? I think that's what matters more. Yeah, so thank you so much for your presence here, and I really appreciate. Keep coming. I can see a lot of people coming, and I really appreciate. I remind you to like the video as we start and proceed into 1 hour. I may not now focus so much on comments, but I want to focus on the content so that my 1 hour is not over before I do what I came to do. So one thing that I'm urging you people to do, if you have known someone known as ReginaDnls, ReginaDnls is one actor that has really pleased our world. We have been watching her in most of videos since we were kids, and we loved how she was acting. So guys, we need to support her. This girl has gone through hell. Pepe. Yeah? So Biko, sometimes the decisions we make are bad, but we don't have to be tied to them as prisoners. Even when things are bad, people should not be busbasers, okay? And that is why sometimes I say, today I may be talking about Marwa, but if anything happens, God forbid, I'll not be happy. If anything bad happens, I'll not be happy. So Yadav Akash says, but you can contact me. Okay. Kenji says hi. Okay, so guys, just let us spare a moment and focus on this. I think you have my contacts, especially the email address on my platform. You can check on that for further communication. mercyprica@yahoo.com, or you get to our Instagram, Priska Muswenje, and check on it, so that that will give us space for more. But live stream, I really want to focus on the content. Thank you so much for your understanding, and I keep telling you to subscribe and like the video. Now we have 3 likes, and we have focused to have 30 likes before 1 hour elapses. That is not too much to ask, is it? And please subscribe to the channel. Let me get at least 20 subscribers before the live stream ends. And also comments, drop them like hot potato. Okay, so now let's focus on ReginaDnls. ReginaDnls has been crying about her marriage. She has been saying she will go back to Ned Nwoko. Yada Kavash says my Yada Vakash 1010 ID. There is nothing like at yahoo.com or at gmail.com. Alright, so let me hope that I'll be checking on it. So guys, let's continue. When you check on Nollywood is one of the industries that has fed us just like Bollywood, India has. We've watched a lot of movies from India, and we've also watched a lot of videos from Nigeria. So Nigeria, when I was growing up, I kept watching a lot of videos, and I think ReginaDnls was one of my major characters. I never knew I would come to react on her life at all. Now, the problems of ReginaDnls started last year, and currently they are the peak because she thinks of unaliving herself, which is very bad. We had Doris Ogala sharing that, and it's unfortunate. Let's now check on her. Let's check on her in tears and see.
That's the, when she was flaunting the wealth. Oh, when she was flaunting the wealth, were we enjoying it with her? It's okay. But nobody ever flaunts their sadness. No one ever.
Never been this devastated before. Guys, please. At this point, Tina is not opening her door for everybody. Beg everybody just leave.
Stop taking meeting notes.
Hey, the commercial breaks are too many here.
It allows you to focus on your meetings, not. Unless you're not in my shoes, you would never understand. What were you guys expecting me to show off? That I was being beaten? That I was sad? No. And yes, actually, I think I'll break this phone. Because
Never been this devastated before. Guys, please. At this point, Tina is not opening her door for everybody. They have tried to reach out to her. The people around her say she locked herself in her room. Please, she's just making this video time. Everyone is trying to reach out to this girl. I don't know what they have done to this girl. I don't know who is.
All right, guys, welcome. I've seen Yadava said welcome in India. I really long to go to India. You know, I just want I collect money around. I begin traveling the world and exploring and making videos from different countries, and India is one of the countries on my list. And the House of God, Will Coaches, says, good morning, beautiful. How are you? I am from Georgia. I would love to bless you. You got WhatsApp? I don't have super chat. Yeah, I got WhatsApp. I am on WhatsApp. So I don't know how you will actually reach me. Maybe you can let me know. And may God bless you as you focus on that. So I really appreciate the House of God, Will Kochi, Georgia. Thank you so much. I have a WhatsApp, and you can actually see what to do. If that is it, I really appreciate beforehand as we proceed into this analysis. So sometimes on our critical analysis, we are supposed to play a role of saving lives. And ReginaDnls is such a person that needs to be saved in her situation. How I wish that people from Nigeria, Nollywood. If you are hearing me, I normally know a lot of Nigerians actually Okay, thank you. I'll check on it, then communicate to you on WhatsApp. I really appreciate. Okay, so I actually saw Regina Daniels suffer a lot from last year, and she was actually suppressing her feelings, and I feel so much for her. 912 292 80. Okay, let me just write somewhere, because I know maybe by the time I finish this, I'll be checking on that. So 912. Help me with that pen.
Georgina, the mother is the best.
Okay, so Canadian Prospect, welcome in the house. Thank you so much for showing up. And the house of God will go cheer. Thank you. I really appreciate. So as I was saying, when people are going through tough times, they need people even online and wherever it is to actually reach them out. And I know mtu sajaribu kuambia watu waache kelele. Wasonge huko chini wapigie huko kelele. All right, so Canadian Prospect, thank you so much. Dixon Herman, welcome in the house, and I appreciate your presence. So I'm just saying that I think there are so many people in Nigeria who can reach Regina Daniels. She's actually crying in tears, and we saw yesterday another lady sharing with us that Regina Daniels is almost unliving herself because she's gone through a lot of tough moments, and she wishes now to end or unalive herself. So Doris Ogala is that lady that is crying there and saying Regina Daniels has closed herself in a room and she wants to unalive herself. The reality is that for the last 1 week, there have been trending videos on Regina Daniels and how she has been crying about her life. And it's unfortunate. I just long that people should now go and rescue her, because actually people reach breaking points. The reality is that when someone is battling through life, people think that money is everything, but I disagree. Money is not everything. Money is important, equally important, because it really does everything around us, like food, basics. If we want travel, we want to invest. But it is not everything. We also need friends. We need people to stand by us. We need support. You know, Fiasal Sanjaya, Siao. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate. So we really need people to support us, our families. We need children maybe around us. We need, if we have husbands, those who will take care of us. If we have families or friends who will take care of us and listen to us. Unfortunately, it seems Regina Daniels has missed something here. She has been so much to Mercy Johnson. I don't know, where is Mercy Johnson in this equation? She should be there to actually help her. If Regina Daniels has locked herself in a room and she is focusing on unaliving herself, they can cheer her up and make her go through counseling to help her walk out of the situation. So let's see this. Once I open the commercial comes. I understand commercials are important for YouTubers, but sometimes...
If this man can do this to his wife's family, who are you? Honestly speaking, he can do it to anybody. I feel so bad for her. And she's young. She's out with 24, 25. She's still very young to be going through this. Have you noticed one thing? Every young lady, celebrity or not celebrity, every young lady out there has got married to an old man, a man that has wives, got married to a polygamous home. Do you know that marriage doesn't last? It always ends in chaos. Chaos, check. The marriage doesn't end well. It is always chaos, chaos and chaos. At this point, Regina Daniels needs prayer. Now she wants to go back to the man. Is that not marriage? Who wants to fight for her?
Okay, so Canadian Prospect says modern feminism is self-destruction. I don't know what it means by modern feminism, Canadian Prospect, because feminism is just feminism, and elements of feminism, I think, come out when people want to exhibit, show that they are really independent and they can run on their own, they can do things. Then we have this aspect of materialism coming around and all that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You can let me know because I don't know everything. But when I was doing the theories of analysis in scholarship, when you talk about feminism is an aspect where female want to exhibit themselves and they want to prove they're better in a community, and sometimes these aspects get over their brains or minds in a way that the decisions they make are not right. Skamaro is asking, whom is he talking about? Of course, we are talking about ReginaDnls, and I've spent too much time on that, but I want to get back to Poland or to the villa, of course. So, ReginaDnls, I hope all of you know her. She has gone through a very traumatizing moment. But I think the problem also, I don't understand whether it's her mother's advice or it's herself or her friends or the kind of life she chose. I don't know.
Then I want to explain something. Sorry to just a little story because I want to take it in a different way. I'm not citing anybody, but I just want you guys to understand that the guy has so much influence on Regina. Because for me, very dark man, sorry to bring him up, went to China. That man, is he Rose or what's his name? We never knew who that man is. But because an influencer had an encounter with him, his name is round the world. That's the power of an influencer. Regina might not have the money Ned had, but she has more influence than him. Sorry, let me take you there. During his election, if you notice, he has more beautiful wives than Regina. His Moroccan wife is more beautiful than Regina. She's tall, she has all the physique. She is. The business I do is a business that makes me mingle with women. Okay. So if you see a woman that is beautiful, there are things you look at and say, this man is beautiful. Not somebody doing BBL and all that. I'm telling you, natural body. So now, he didn't use her. Every single meeting he's going to, Regina is by his side. And when he's coming, you hear them say he's coming with his wife, Regina. And when people come, nobody is greeting Ned if you follow him. He's greeting the Russians. Regina is going, she's carrying bag of clothes. See, take it or leave it. I know the men might not want to agree. But me, I'm a very straight person. And the kind of business I do make me meet all manner of people. If, yes, I've met her. If Ned did not associate with Regina, the visibility he has to win his election, he would have gotten it. I will tell you for fact. Because when what keeps.
All right, so of course there has been a lot of attacks on ReginaDnls, and also when you look at her life generally, she wants to go back to Ned Nwoko. Because last year, of course, there was this, not last year, even early this year, she decided to walk away saying that the husband wants to marry another woman. Then this year, I think last month, Ned Nwoko said he doesn't want to marry anybody. And by that time, they had a dispute. ReginaDnls said that the guy wants to marry a certain friend. And so it ended up like that. Now she is actually disillusional. She wants to unalive herself, and I hope that people are going to help her overcome this. However, you can see from the comment that you've just seen, many people are blaming her. I don't know, for whatever reason.
Now, Ned's money, mansions, does not mean anything to her again. What she wants now is peace of mind. And this is the fate of a lot of young ladies that have married rich men.
Yeah, so according to her, she says now she wants a peace of mind and not just the kind of houses and money and what have you. But beforehand, we used to see ReginaDnls actually talk about, I'm living my life and all that. So I don't know. It's all a mixture of things. But when it comes to a level whereby somebody now thinks of unaliving herself, I think there should be a solution to that. Africa will never unite is asking, is this a true story? Of course, it's a true story. You can go check on ReginaDnls. her story has been running from last year. I was following, I did some reactions and even stopped. But her life has been a mix of problems left and right. Now she has reached a level where she's saying she's going to unalive herself unless she goes back to Ned Nwoko. And I don't know whether that is the solution to actually have said that. I just don't know. But if you check, there is a video almost taking part like 1 hour 49 minutes. I'm not going to that, but I've just briefly dropped to check that as Regina cries and begs to go back to Ned Nwoko. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yeah, and so she's saying she's giving up. She's asking what her brother's offense is. She's fighting for the baby sister. The brother is saying that he is fighting for the baby sister because the in-laws would always beat her up. And she thinks that he thinks the brother is actually according the Nigerian police respect, but they are not actually doing what is expected. So according to the brother is saying that the sister has gone through a lot and the brother has made her lose a lot, but she is still wailing and she wants to go back to her husband. Maybe I'll talk about this more on a different level so that we get to understand deeper into it. So Africa will never unite is asking, she's not your family or friend. Why must we care though? So you don't have to care about someone just because they are not my sister or relative. I think us on these platforms, we don't just deal with people who are family. And I think in the general world of YouTube, you become concerned with so many people. And the reality is that human beings are just human beings. But anyway, let's proceed. Africa will never unite is saying that he will never care also. So even you, maybe because you're not a relative or a friend or a sister, if you have a problem, no one should care, really. Anyway, let's get to the aspect of Nyabohanse. And when we come to Nyabohanse, Marwa is actually whining a lot. And a lot of subscribers have come to attack him on his channel, if you watched. You know, like he was complaining about everything, literally everything, okay? So Marwa is one person that ever stood on his channel and said that he earns as much as the president, okay? If someone says they earn as much as the president, what does that imply? It implies that they have a lot of money, a lot of moolah, you know? Like shilingi ni nyingi, pesa otas, okay? So now, it's unfortunate that just because the mother-in-law is coming plus father-in-law plus 2 sisters-in-law, Marwa has had to every day make sure that he drums to the people's ears that he doesn't have money, his pockets are dry, he doesn't have coins. Yet, on the road from South Africa, the Appaloosa and the other horse is coming. So you wonder, okay, he's saying that he had this dream and people made it real and now he's pushing and people think he has a lot of money. But he said it himself. It's not us who said, all right? We did not say it, that he has money. But he started by saying it. And then to make it worse, the sister came about and showcased her channel. She proved that these people make millions. Okay? She proved that as travelers, they make millions. And she showed us the charts. So we saw that if Dimwango makes these millions, what about the brother? Because the brother throws videos and people watch like virally. So it has been funny. I want you to just listen to Marwa first, then we can proceed.
See, baby fishes running left, right, So I want to show you the consignment is here. How are you, my friend? Consignment has a...
This holiday season, turn your home into a world of fun and adventure with Star Times.
Yeah.
Arrived as he prepared but I see even this one is much. I need to call him and.
I want us to get here.
This is Abobo now, and also places like this. Money is never enough, and if you don't get small money and put it like this, you can't even see it. My fish pond is doing fantastic. There's a lot of fish. I don't know if you can see, but they are and I don't have a problem with that. Now, collecting sawdust, you know.
So actually, Marwa came up in his video. He's trying to do a staple for the Appaloosa and other horses that are coming. And he came out to say that now, currently, he thinks that his pocket is dry. I'm just trying to look at the minute.
Everybody stands.
Let me just check for the minute.
So don't worry. Say, Marwa, what is going on with... You hear that bird? If you know the name of that bird, comment what we call... Okay. There's a big frog there. Then I slash this, give you a chair and sit and you read. It's all natural, guys. That is how things are. This one, no. This one.
I don't know why I'm not getting that moment.
So imagine you come here to the villa and you'll be able to see. And also, we would love to give you tours of the village. If you want with a Land Cruiser, if you want with horses, you know. So I want you to say 2026 should be the year you are visiting the motherland. 2026, because 2026 from now is just a month and a half, technically. So you should say, God bless me, so that in 2026 I can... This was actually...
So, of course, there is a plan to... Marwa plans to start off his safaris in 2026. Amazing. And from his plan, he wants people to come and use the Land Cruiser. Of course, the Land Cruiser is there, has been idle the whole year. It has only been used, I think, like 5 times. And now maybe it is going to collect Louis at the airport and maybe help him to travel around Nairobi because the houses have been booked. Okay? But now, 2026, according to Marwa, he is declaring a year of business. So people have been bashing him down and up, reminding him that he should not have done the big villa. He should have at least invested in a serious business. He should have done a small house and then put his money elsewhere. But he's reminding them that he has lived a dream and he didn't know that he would get where he is. But now that he has the villa, he's so appreciative. And even when the wife says some rooms are boring, he does not think so because he has put a lot of work in them. All right, brother. Now he comes and tells us that if we want, actually for those who are abroad, if they want to visit home, there is a village known as Nyabohanse. You can go and actually use the Appaloosa. You will use the other horses. Malaika is there. You are also going to use the Land Cruiser and travel around, you know, go from one place to another, seeing things and, you know, you can even hear the sounds of the birds. You can go to the fish and swim and you fish from the fish pond. You can also go to the river YouTube and bathe, natural bathing, you know. But then people have begun to bash him. They are reminding him, but why are you complaining so much about the fare? Yeah, like every video he does, he has to say something about my pocket is dry because my mother-in-law and my father-in-law are coming and I've used almost all the money to prepare. I've painted, I've bought beds, I've done this. And now he is saying that the money that is left is almost, there is nothing, and the visitors have not arrived. So some people came to his channel and were reminding him, please keep privacy about the arrival of visitors, because he's saying he should lock the gates. But at the same time, he doesn't want to keep quiet about that privacy. He is showing us on camera, so if anybody has bad intentions, would they not just get into the villa whichever way? Anyway, I'm looking for some part where he was talking too much, and I don't know why I'm getting a problem to acquire it.
Really like Malaika to get in the broiler. You see, these are local chicken. Very fat. Look.
I'm trying to get that part.
Chicken. Somebody within Migori, connect from the G-Boys office. Can actually stock, how they call, I can stock, these are all disaster.
What is this? What's happening?
We noticed the others.
All horses. People out there are more than crazy.
So he came to show us a video about how crazy people are with horses and how he will actually be managing his own horses as people keep traveling. Edvaldo Jose, welcome. Welcome to in the house. Thank you so much. So I was like, why is he showing us the videos about people traveling, or rather using the horses? Anyway, maybe it's a marketing strategy for the safaris. And he went ahead to
Just go back to YouTube.
to play the YouTube channels that really have horses and all that, you know.
Hey, some guys who came to check me.
It's just somewhere I'm losing
The
it.
issue is me living here in the forest. When I say forest, you can see what I mean. Is I have to take care of everything. But now I'm trying to come up with a system that I don't have to spend money all the time.
He has come up with a system so that he doesn't have to spend money all the time. Really? Like, you have the money but you don't want to spend. Hey, Marwa, relax, brother. Because if you earn, you have to spend. You make money, you have to spend. You receive money, you have to also let it go sometimes because you want to fulfill some stuff, you know?
It can take care of itself. The home can take care of itself. That is one thing that I'm trying to build as much as
A home can take care of itself.
all
How?
these things are going on. I want to have a home where people can eat from the chickens that I'm feeding, and then these chickens can poop, and that poop I can use it to fertilize my kitchen garden that I've taken you to. So those are the things that I'm really looking forward to, where a home is able to sustain itself. For example, here I have cows. When they poop, I'm able to use that. But at the same time, as I take care of them, even one thing that I want to do in this home next year is I will build a biogas. Next year I will build a biogas. You're here. I'll build a biogas, and my kitchen will be using a biogas. I'll come up with a formula to see how to create one, because I have a lot of animals here, a lot of waste.
Oh my God. So I was listening to how Maro was actually saying that he doesn't want to spend a coin, and I was like, do you know there is no way you can actually live without spending a coin? However much you will try to be self-sustainable, in that self-sustainable aspect, for it to run, you must spend money. Either the servants who are helping you, because if a farm becomes big, you need servants. The servants will take care of the poultry, that poop you are talking about. The way he refers to it, I don't know why he uses such a word. He should just use chicken remains. Why should he use the word poop? My goodness, a whole travel commando. Please, shape up. So he says he's going to have a self-sustainable piece of farm, a home where you will spend nothing. He is going to use chicken remains to actually take care of the sukuma wikis, and people will eat that sukuma wiki, and then the whatever comes from sukuma wiki can also feed the horses, and then he also will plant hay. Hay will feed the horses, and then the horses will offer transportation to go to Masai Mara, and then after that the money comes back and sustains whatever. Are you getting? That is the mathematics. But Marwa, you have to improve on some things. For you to do that, you must improve on some things. Like how the workers will do. You have to get experts. You have to also stop whining. You cannot complain about everything. Now, I was surprised in this video. He was insinuating that he's afraid people should not get into his home because now he has lost 2 horses in 1 year. And I was like, but you came out to tell us why the horses died. Matisa and Rio. You came out to inform us that they had died because Matisa was bitten by a snake, possibly in that forest. Then you told us that Rio was actually because you people did not you were not fast in reacting when Rio was sick. And therefore he was stressed when you changed his environment drastically. Then the calico came and he died. But now, unfortunately, or I don't know, suddenly, Maru has come up and said that now he's afraid people should not come to his home because now he has lost 2 horses in very mysterious situations. I'm like, my goodness, what is happening? Did it happen overnight? Just like I heard that the mirror cannot be used because it is a portal to the villa. Anyway, let's keep listening. What do you say, Marwa? Mohammed Akbal, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate.
Especially animals. I have cows that have close to 6 cows. That by itself should be able to help me create enough biogas.
Okay.
And also, given that we're going to be getting horses soon, also I believe horse
Remains.
is also very good. Here we've brought hay, guys. This hay it will be used for this.
So of course people want Marwa against even keeping the hay around the car. That hay is easy to catch fire, and therefore that can create a problem in the home. I don't know whether he listened because Hi, welcome. We are doing reaction here. You know, reaction is focused towards correcting some things and just pointing out errors here and there. So don't worry. I normally do political reactions to in the morning. If you have watched my videos, Muhammad, I did political analysis. I'm already done with 2 videos and now I'm on the 3rd one. Of course, I did 3 videos. One for cooking. If you watched my video, you saw a vlog. We cooked duff nuts in the morning, or we call them donuts in Kenya. I did a premiere on that. It was just about 7 minutes video. Then I came up with political videos. I did 2, 1 hour each. And now I'm on the 4th video, which is a reaction to social life. And I've already talked about ReginaDnls. Now I'm focusing on Marwa from Nyabohanse. I hope you know him. So that is what we are talking about. And you can go back and start from the beginning to just understand what I'm talking about. Mohammed, thank you so much. You can also subscribe to the channel if you are new. Edvaldo, Jose, also you can do the same. Yeah, I do Canadian Prospect. I do cook a lot, especially when I have time. The only thing that is restricting me currently is space. Once I get space, I'll do a lot in cooking. Actually, I love cooking and I can cook a lot of recipes from both Kenya and outside. Only that I'm restricted by space because now our space here is not broad. But once I acquire a bigger space, I'll really do a lot of cooking videos, you know. Mohammed Akbal says, I would love to join you, not for cooking, but for social and political. Yeah, welcome, because I do that. On my channel, I don't actually restrict what I do. I talk about a lot of things. I do vlogs. I can even take people to certain places. Like I travel as I take you through. Sometimes I do cooking, my general routine. Then I go to political analysis. If you check on my video, you'll see in the morning, I did already 2 videos. And one of them actually has about 3,600 views. Another one has 4,500 views. So I like what people are doing. They are really supporting me big time by watching. and now we are on this video. I know by the end of the day it will have also a lot of views. I always believe in my audience. So thank you so much and welcome. Those who love to cook also love to eat a lot. Really? No. Sometimes you may cook a lot and eat very little, because when you cook so much, remember that air around the food, especially when you are cooking fries. The oil itself fills your stomach. You can't eat too much. Even when you are roasting, like when you keep roasting, someone is calling, but I decline because I don't want it to interfere with my video. Yeah, so I don't eat too much. Sincerely, I don't think I eat too much. You can even be sure I've shown an event here on my video, and I don't eat too much. Anyway, I'm not defending myself. I eat, but not too much. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming here, and let's proceed with the social analysis. So I'm just asking you guys, where are people supposed to keep hay, for example, in a home? Because I saw a lot of people commenting on Marwa, and they were telling him hay should not be kept in the garage, or is it the modern parking? He should actually keep it away because it easily catches up with fire. And possibly because he has a lot of people in his home, he should be taking care. And I was like, are they just scared, or is it true? Mohammed asks, where are you from? I am from Kenya. And I think if you are new, please subscribe to the channel and consider checking on my several videos, and you will see a perspective of what I normally cover. I just do a lot. Yeah. So thank you so much. And I don't know, Mohammed, from which country? Somalia, Sudan, not Sudan actually, Ethiopia, Sudan, or maybe abroad, because we have a lot of your friends I've had on my channel who watch from America, others from Somali, and others from different places. So I've even had those who watch from Nigeria, and I see the names sometimes. You see Mohammed or something, Salim, and such names. So thank you so much. Let me focus back to my video. And I've asked a question. I don't know, Canadian prospect, where do people keep hay? For it to be safe in a home, where do we keep? Because Marwa is actually suppressed. He thinks that the home is insecure. Yeah? And he shared a lot of information. Let's skip a commercial here again and continue.
Going on there. I put on my gumboots and we go to the other side where they are doing the construction. You watch the horses just walking by, and in future.
Yeah, so actually Marwa came up in this video. Oh, Pakistan, I've had about 5 people watch me. So thank you so much for joining them. And one of them recently said that they are very fine. Pakistan is fine. You know, when we hear about Pakistan in Kenya, we just think that maybe it's not safe. But I saw Wodemaya did a video and showed that it's still safe. And also someone, some of the subscribers who watch me from Pakistan said it's safe. And thank you for that. If everything is safe, that is what we would wish for, because a nation that is fine is okay. So Canadian Prospect says Marwa is overreacting. All right, it is his subscribers who are overreacting. They are saying this grass should not be near the cars, and it's because Marwa himself has indicated in his video that he has not been locking the gate, and so people are just randomly coming. He has said that some girls were at the gate asking for money, and they think he has a lot of money when in reality he doesn't. And I say, why? Why is he now suddenly saying he doesn't have money? But there is a time he said he has a lot of money, just an earning of a president. So I don't know. When it comes to responsibility, maybe when people start asking us for help, it is so easy for us to say we don't have money. But when we are just there and trying to flouse, maybe show people that we make money, you find someone saying, I earn as much as a president. And actually that is what he said. Now in this video, he was saying that when people see him with the big house, they just think that he has a lot of money, but he doesn't have. So let me just check here. There is something he said here.
I saw that statement from Noah, the South African comedian, where he was saying that when spaces develop, actually the villages disappear. Then you'll have to buy the village back. Because in the village, like those kids come to eat in my home but when it's a big city, nobody will allow other kids to come to his home to eat. But I just wanted to appreciate also the greenery right here. It's just fantastic. Just very well. So here it's gonna be a very nice space to watch the horses also on the other side if they are there.
Oh my God.
In the realm of multi-million. Some people actually, I saw that statement from Noah. In future, not now.
Oh yeah, so Canadian Prospect says, yeah, by the way, hay is supposed to be kept in a barn. Yeah. And Mohammed says his name is Arshad Sharif. Oh. One of our great journalists has visited Kenya 3 years. Yeah, I remember you shared this information, and it was unfortunate actually for the police to have done that, just like what is happening in Tanzania currently on Kenyans is such an absurd situation. Yeah, I remember now. You are the same person who shared this information, and it was quite sad that a journalist was killed in Kenya.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
8. At least we'll be finishing up with the pillars the day after.
So after the pillars of the
But if we just do a few,
hay is kept, branches of big trees. But I'm told it's a ban. And I remember actually when we did agriculture in high school, we were told a ban is the best place to keep. And I'm seeing Mohammed saying big trees.
I may end up adding a few pillars here. I'll put inside the room. We'll put lights. Geoffrey.
The commercials are interfering with the receipts so much. But anyway, it's part of the YouTube journey.
Not just a threat. I told him I would fire him if he don't work. So guys, already you can see what is going on. We're actually building a very strong triple B. Big boss pain. I call him that.
Umeweka maziwa?
You guys call it in your language. But this
Maka.
one is what we call djembe here in East Africa. Djembe. Because of the noise. Guys, this is a true story. When this home becomes so big, we're having visitors from all over around the world because yes, a problem. You know, you can easily tell someone, especially with their behavior. Felix is very calm, and even nowadays he stays here at our home. I am able to do it. Same thing as Gitriba. You know, Gitriba, we started with him as a border guy. Nowadays, Gitriba is not a border guy. Gitriba is a boss on himself. He's able to run his YouTube channel. He also found people who support him, like our family in France. So now he stands on his own foot. Now even Gitriba has workers. So, and that's how life should be. When you are a boss, the best thing you can become is when you make other people become bosses. Because then you are a group, you can support each other when maybe your things are not going very well. So I want to pay people who are left here. Today we've achieved a lot. We've set the house on the other side. But I will end up, me and my friend Ben, we've discussed that we will increase this because this will be our receipt. These things keep showing up every night. They are here. They are here. A lot of beautiful things. Number one being we are finishing up with the construction of 10 pillars today. We've done 10. My birds are here. They are very full, very heavy. They have eaten. It's 100. What I can tell you is, yes, we have some issues.
Yeah, so the guy is actually doing a lot, but at the same time he's complaining so much, because in this video, I don't know why I'm not getting those minutes, but there are some specific minutes. Maro is actually complaining a lot, saying he doesn't have money, his pocket is empty, he is not able to do anything because he's getting visitors. He may even stop to build the stables, you know, because he knows once he says that, some people will be like, oh no, don't stop, we can do something. He does not remember that most of his support comes from people from Jamaica and Tanzania, and the two countries are having a problem. Those who are from Tanzania, of course, even if they're in America currently, will have to take care of their families back at home. Those who also come from, let's say, Jamaica, currently they are focusing on their own problems back at home. But he's there whining. Now I want you to look at the comment section, because I'm not getting the specific videos. So in one of the videos of the comments, this is what someone said. So there is someone who said, how can you know you have family or guests coming for months in advance and you don't prioritize getting the kitchen ready with a working refrigerator? Your mother-in-law is from different culture where she's accustomed to certain meals. Poor ROCIO doesn't seem to have any say where the household is concerned. I'm sure if she is allowed to take her role, she will do it. Then I saw this one. Another one says, Marwa, build your well, close it before Maisha starts walking. Another one, he says, don't forget horse breeding is expensive business. Be warned, son. Another one said, Marwa, the staircase issue is serious and fatal. Just advising. I used not to understand the need of getting support from the rails until I slipped and fell down, nearly broke my ribs, but hit the head. I imagine the rails were there, just ignoring them for support. Another one says, Marwa, no, it's not even billion in Uganda shillings, because 1 billion Uganda shillings is 468 US dollars. I don't think that horse stable must cost that much, but you are doing great. Hey, another one says, may you put rails on the staircase. Another one says, Marwa, this is the third block you are mentioning a snake. Plant lemongrass along the side. You spotted the snake. Another one says, you know, we have a lot of comments, actually, people reminding him that he has to do the rails, because up to now, the rails have not been done in the house. I also saw many people reminding him that he has these doors, the bathroom doors that are open. The bathroom doors are open. So some people are reminding him, why are the doors open? I think that, I don't know whether it's this. Yeah, some people are reminding him, why are the bathroom doors open? And people will be using them to take a bath. That means that someone can only take a bath if no one is in the house. People are also reminding him not to just continue so much, finish one project or one thing before the other. Then there were those who are reminding him that he did a mistake to build such a big house, but then he should finish one thing after the other. Before he starts mentioning the kitchen, for example, the main kitchen outside or the stable, he should have finished something else. So when you look at them, they are like reminding him, why are you whining? Why are you whining so much when they are your projects? But when he started the video in the morning, he was like, people believed in my dream and they supported it, and the dream is now here. I just don't know why I'm not getting those minutes, but if you check on his video, automatically you'll get them. Okay? Now when we look on the other side, Roro Mama has decided to be very, very funny. Okay? And I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. The way she dismissed the mother-in-law. I don't know what kind of treatment is this. If your mother-in-law visit your house, won't you give her attention? Marwa is asking, Marwa says, how much is my friend Ben contributing to the project? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to hear what Ben is contributing in the video. Maybe I'll give attention another time. Sometimes we listen to these videos twice or thrice. So I'll be checking on it just to see what someone said. So I was checking on this video, meeting my daughter-in-law after a couple of days. And so Congrats mom was in the villa, okay? She came to visit Mitoto and the daughter-in-law.
Hello guys, welcome to Congrats.
So she came here. What is this? She came here, showed us the peacocks moving around.
Oh, the peacocks. Wow, look at that. Wonderful bird.
She came, showed us the peacocks, then she went to the house.
Man in this one image. And in fact, when you look at human beings.
So she came to the house, and before we knew it, Roro Mama was running out already to go and train. Because he has to do the Malaika. I hope they remove the stone in Malaika's foot.
Say something. Yes. So, she's coming. So, Rocio, greet my people and tell them how you are doing.
Oh, hello, everyone. We are doing well. Yes, I'm going for a ride with Malaika.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
Maisha, how are you, Baba? Maisha and the mother? Aisha,
It's rainy season here, so it gets a little bit cold.
it's cold, so Maisha is putting on. Yes, he's greeting the people, my people. Yeah?
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I was like, I hope Malaika doesn't have that stone that was in the leg. I hope they removed it. There was a stone the other day when they were doing the video and running up and down, running up and down, up and down. And finally, now she is going to exercise or train. One of the trainers went away, so one is remaining. The one they are saying, he just says, run. And the Malaika runs like no business. He says, run. So what happened with that horse? The reason why he's limping, there was a stone that actually got to the leg, and I hope they removed the reason why he's limping actually. And I don't know why they can't let it rest and treat it and bring that expert they had been saying about Rio. They said that there was an expert from Nairobi who was supposed to come and take care of it. So I don't know why suddenly they are continuously training and overwhelming again Malaika. And Malaika is just a mother, you know? So I don't just understand. Because even the shoes, they have not been bought yet for the horses, but the riding is continuing. And she is here, the visitors just come in, and she's like, I'm going away. Now I compared that to something else. When she was telling us the rooms are ready, I want you to see the difference. Just look at that, where she's telling the mother-in-law, I'm going to exercise. She doesn't have time. I'm like, this one, no, that is not. Anyway, she's not an African, but I don't think this is hospitable. This is lacking hospitality.
Aisha, you are greeting my people? Yes. Aisha is greeting them and he knows the camera. Yes. Yes, he wants to see. So go. Are we seeing properly here?
On the other side.
The light is not coming from that place where you see it was dark. Maisha, hey, Maisha is greeting new people, eh? Maisha loves the camera.
Retired but not tired. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, but it
Yeah,
is.
now it is. Yeah.
Yes, so Maisha is there. But I'm busy. So guys, here I am. And just come to see my daughter-in-law. She tells me she wants to go for a ride with Malaika. So let's see. We go down. It's a bit dark.
I just came to see. I just came to see them. You know, she's like regretting. I just came to see them, and she's telling me she's going to ride with the baby. How I wish maybe when she said she's going to ride, she would have gone alone and let that baby stay with the grandmother. And the grandmother would have felt very well because grandmothers love babies. So sometimes even when you are busy, you can let them sit with the kids. You serve them with the food that is there in the house. Because automatically, I don't think the big house, Marwa keeps telling us, he cooks for 25 people in the morning, after lunchtime and afternoon. So I was like expecting even Rocio to come out and serve something. Don't just to dismiss her and tell her I'm going for a ride like that. I didn't see that as being very okay with me. Anyway, it is what it is. So finally, I have to compare that with this one. When she's telling us the rooms are ready for her family from Argentina. Let's look at this.
To a new video. My name is Rocio, and I am more far. and I was never expecting, or I never saw the possibility coming of them visiting me. I didn't really picture it as a dream. But I'm very happy that it's about to happen, and actually the closest member of my family are actually coming.
Did you see that?
I'm the youngest of 6. We are 6 siblings. We used to be, unfortunately, we used to be. 2 of them are our angels now, and we are 4 of us left here, still having a human experience. So yeah, I'm very happy that 2 of my sisters actually are coming. I have a brother that I've never shown on my videos. I never introduced him, and he's not coming. But my parents, my dad, my mom, they are very old. Actually, my mom had me when she was 44 years old, and so it was kind of a risk pregnancy and everything. But I was born very healthy, and I've always been a very healthy human. Never had any type of issue or anything. So, but the thing that she kind of being a little bit older, and in fact, with my oldest brother,
So she's the last born of their family. And she's saying she's so excited. The family is now here. She's no longer going to be lonely. Now she has a shoulder to lean on. And she feels so excited. I'm like, what a difference when the mother-in-law walked in and when the mothers are coming. What is the difference? Because both are parents. Both are parents. So the treatment you offer to your parents should be the same treatment you offer to these other ones. And no wonder people are asking are you taking along Concret's mom to the city to meet your parents, for example? We don't have an answer yet. So she went on and on to show us different places in the house.
I decided to move too much that the umbilical cordon was all over my neck. So I spoiled a little bit of things for my mom, but I was born extremely healthy, super healthy, and everything went well at the end. So fine, and it's very beautiful. It's a stone that helps with
So actually, she has been able to bring a stone all the way from Argentina. I don't know whether she brought when she was with Marwa. And now she says that stone is purple and it's a god from Argentina and it will offer room for meditation. I'm like, a stone and meditation. I don't see the relationship because I've related with societies which meditate, from the Japanese, the Korean people, and even Indian. And I've never seen like they meditate around a stone. What is this? I need to understand. Somebody make me understand. I don't know anybody who is watching and you understand what she's talking about. But I was just looking into it because I believe these kind of aesthetic stones are just used for beauty. We have them even in Kenya. We have our own green garnet, red garnet. Some of them are very important minerals to be sold for money, and there are those which are there for beauty, like granite, the one that comes from Naivasha. Is it Naivasha, Baringo? We have stones that come from there, very dark but shining, for beauty purposes. Anyway, so she kept saying, when you see the purple color is there for meditation, it can give you peace even when you are sleeping, and there is this color. And I was like, okay, I'm following the script.
Not transmuting energy. It helps on meditation, relaxation, everything that is purple. Everything that is purple connects us with our divine powers. And that's why this is so good for meditation, also to relax, helps you to relax. That's why also lavender, for example, lavender is also purple. It helps you to...
Madam, you are saying this, and yet I've seen on Marwa's channel people are saying you need to hire experts in interior design. People who can help you arrange your house properly, because it's a big house and it needs order. Anyway, a lot of kids are making a lot of noise as they play out there, but I hope I'm clear enough. So she went on and on to show us other things that had been set in the house. And what surprised me more was this. There was something here.
And I just made a basket with a peacock feather, and basically I just added some basic necessities like deodorants for them. This is also like body lotions here, like shampoo, showers, mosquito repellent here. This is sun lotion protector. One of these, how do you call this in esponja, like a sponge, to bath.
All right. I was like, hey, at this rate, we are not going to stay 2 months, but maybe 4 months or 5 or 6, because this is a special queenly treatment. So who will want to run away from this kind of treatment? You can imagine a whole basket with full of stuff. And I was like, is this one now for the sisters? What about the father and mother? I'm waiting to see. And she went around to show us more things. And I was just sympathizing for Concrat's mom, because when she comes, she looks like a stranger in the home, totally a stranger, which is quite unfair anyway. So after that, she had to tell us about the Safaris company, and what they are planning to do here. And Marwa has already said in his video, 2026 starts with Safaris, so we are supposed to see the company rolling. Let us not just see history, story forever. So she came to this room and was now showering us with this.
You cover themselves with this, like this, when it's cold. When it's a little bit colder, you can see actually a lot of people using them to get covered. And not necessarily Maasai, but in Kenya in general. So I think it's something very traditional, very African, that is very nice to have many of them. We have
Exposed to everybody.
7 seats in the car to have 7 guests, plus the driver 8. So I've been saving all these Maasai shukas to use them rather here in the house for decoration, for guests, to give an African touch to the decoration. I wasn't that sure.
So she's using the Maasai sheets for decoration in the house. At the same time, she says it will serve in the Safaris company. Lucy, welcome on board. We are almost finishing, but thank you so much for coming by. and we are just coming almost to the end. So she says that the Masai sheets will serve in the safaris company. They will be carrying that alongside with many other things like mosquito repellent, and they'll also have the sunbath oil from Dove to make sure that customers are comfortable. What an experience. I can't wait. Okay, so she showed us a lot of stuff here. Actually, she showed us a lot of stuff.
The guests a blanket to cover themselves when it's cold early in the morning or when it gets dark, and it's very nice. I also prepare like hand sanitizer to have on the car, mosquito repellent because mosquitoes are here, and sun protection because the African sand is very strong and some people don't prevent that, so I think it's nice to have a detail that is very
The exactly opposite of what Dimongo is experiencing in Poland, actually. Dimongo in Poland, she's complaining a lot about what this kind of food, she doesn't want this, she doesn't want that, this one is not, I wish they gave me the raw, you know, I'm like, you knew what you're getting into, because in these places, of course, you saw dried tomato, now you've seen dried, I think, lemon, you've seen all that. And even in Kenya, we have lemon that is dry, and we have fresh. And fresh is only offered because people have planted lots. But there'll be a time even when dried dried lemon will be coming. So she is here at the table, and she's like, I thought I'm going to receive the fresh.
What's that? Black tea.
Dawa.
Dawa? It's not even close to dawa. Today is the sweetest day. Having lemon herbata. Thought they could give me a real lemon like the previous place. Okay?
You can ask.
Okay.
This one is very good, nonetheless.
Yeah?
Very brand.
I was almost waiting for wow, yeah. When I thought it was a real lemon. When they gave me dry lemon, I was like, yeah, sister, because if you are staying here for more than 6 months, as you've told us, then you are going to just see more than that. Just get acculturated as fast as possible. Command's mom, Luciana, welcome to the channel. Lucy, welcome to the channel. We are almost finishing, but I thank you for coming around, and very soon we will be done, but you can go check back on my video. Actually, today I've been able to do 4 videos, 1 premiere, 3 live streams, 2 political, and 1 social, and of course a very wide one touching on Nigeria and Kenya. So let's see this.
Yeah.
Registered like ginger a little bit.
Yeah.
No?
It's so hot.
Wait.
Guys, later on, we're here for grocery shopping. Trust me, the taste of water here in Poland is so...
Oh my God.
We really...
Kelly Sharp, I'm very fine. Thank you so much for showing up, though I'm ending, but you can go back and check on my video. I'll be so appreciative. Thank you for the 11 likes. We targeted 30, and fortunately we've got 11, which is okay. And I'm really appreciative to all of you. Kelly Sharp, Coleman's mom, Lucy, Skamarwa, Canadian Prospect, Mohammed, who else? We had Evaldo, Jose, Africa will never unite. We had Anjaya, Dixon Haman, the House of God, and Yadav Akash. Yeah, so I appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for watching my channel. We've come to an end, of course, with the Dandles giving us hell here and there, but it's well. So bye-bye for now. Let's meet again tomorrow, maybe earlier than this. Bye-bye.
Ambia hivyo na ukuje usikatiwe nje.